Hey guys, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's new year is going well for you so far. Um, Everything's going great here in lovely Southeast Virginia. I don't know if anybody's watched the news, but we just were the victims of a blizzard. We got about 9 inches of snow. So this weekend has just kind of been an inside thing, hanging out in the house, not doing any driving around or anything. Been fairly busy with the reptiles. The biggest thing I've done is I don't know, I haven't posted anything as far as the tortoises, but I brought them inside and I had a little area set up for them on the kitchen floor. I had like some rubber mats down, something underneath of it, and I had a heat lamp, had the strip light, the UVA strip light, but the missus's patience was wearing thin, so I had to move them into the lizard room. And it's a much smaller little area that I have for them. And there's August, and there's Indy in the back corner there. I just gave him a soak. That's why the water on the ground there, that is not pee. If it was pee, I would definitely clean it up. That's one of the things when you have the tortoises indoors, is they do go to the bathroom a lot of volume, both both varieties of their excrement. So anyways, this is going to be kind of a quick video. I'm filming this on my GoPro, but I also took some footage on my cell phone when I had them in the kitchen, on the kitchen floor, in their little segregated area, and I took some 30-second, 40-second clips of them eating a variety of food, me soaking them, and so I'm just going to kind of make this one kind of quick. And this is for Bryce, Righteous Reptiles, a young man in South Africa who makes some fairly awesome, in my opinion, videos about his love of reptiles and amphibians and animals in general. So Bryce, this one's for you. He's asked me to do a tortoise care video, how I do it. I obviously am by no means an expert. A lot of trial and error. I don't know, I did a video probably in the fall where I talked about Indy and Indy's pyramiding, and you can see he's got some pretty that's extensive pyramiding, I guess. And in that video I talked about humid hide when he was a hatchling, because I got him, he was just a little bit bigger than a quarter. I think what I did was I fed him too much highly nutrition content of the grocery store vegetables. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied here, but too many greens, too many zucchini, too much Missouri tortoise chow. I fed him that practically every day. That's a big no-no, in my opinion. And of course, I'm not an expert. There'll be other people who say I feed Missouri all the time and I have great results and no pyramiding, and that's fine. I just think that's caused by too much nutrition, too much nutrient content, and he grew too fast. The shell was growing too fast, so instead of nice round going out, it went up, and that's what caused the pyramiding, I think. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to piece this footage together with the cell phone video footage, and I will narrate the cell phone video footage because I had the volume turned down on that stuff. In a nutshell, I'm in Virginia. That's considered the mid-Atlantic, so they cannot stay outside year-round. And while I talk, I'll just go ahead and, there's August just chilling underneath that's a 250 watt heat lamp. That is a 48-inch T5 high output ZoomEd 10.0 bulb so they can get their UVB while they're indoors. And then obviously that's a ZoomEd tortoise mat. So I can't keep them outside year-round. I'm in Virginia. I do have them out there for about 5 months out of the year, and I wanted to go out and take a photo of their enclosure. It's got about 9 inches of snow in it right now, but maybe I'll do an update later on. But indoors, obviously, you got to provide them with heat, you got to provide them with full spectrum lighting, and you got to be prepared to clean up after them. So I posted a photo on my Instagram. My username is Night and I'll put a link in the description. And you can see Indy went to the bathroom on the kitchen floor. Thankfully it's linoleum. Thankfully I have plenty of disinfectant wipes, but when they go to the bathroom, it can be a considerable amount, so you have to be prepared for that if you have them indoors. Diet's the biggest thing, and I will narrate when I talk about with the cell phone footage. Hays and grasses. Hays and grasses needs to be their primary diet. Collard greens, all the greens and all that needs to be secondary. It needs to be a small amount. Timothy hay pellets. You can get a 40-pound bag at the feed store. It lasts quite a while. Moisten it up about an equal twice the volume of water of your pellets is what I like to do. And I'll show you, and you'll see the footage coming up here shortly, that they love it once you wean them over to it. They'd much rather eat the greens, but it's like candy to them. It's like you never feed anybody lettuce. Back in the day, iguanas used to feed them lettuce all the time. Don't do that. They love it. They eat it. It's not good for them. Same thing with the greens. Not that it's not good for them, but too much of it, and as a main part of their diet, I don't think is good for them. Obviously, I supplement with calcium every now and then, and even though I have full spectrum lighting, I still supplement with the calcium in a D3 product, probably about once a week, just to make sure they can metabolize the calcium that they're taking in. I soak them at least twice a week, sometimes more often. And they have warmth, they have light, they have the proper diet. So I think I'm going to go ahead, because I got about 2 or 3 minutes of other footage to do. I will go ahead real quick. Over my shoulder is the Anolis Smallwood Eye Trio, my last video, the unboxing I did last week. So let's see if we can check them out real quick. And I've been on my knees and I'm getting old, so let's see. So there's 2 of them. These guys are doing awesome so far. There's my Anolis Barracoa. I need to get him a girlfriend. And there's one of my female night anoles, or both of my female night anoles. So I'm gonna get ready to sign off here in a minute and piece this video together. But let me open this enclosure real quick. Oh, sorry about that. Can't leave without saying hi to Bosk. Hey, big guy, how you doing, buddy? It's almost super meal time for him. All right, and there's Tiamat. Anyway, this one's kind of quick, down and dirty. Bryce, ask me any questions you have, buddy. I mean, you live where these particular tortoises are from. This is, August is a sulcata. Indy is a leopard, and I think your backyard tortoise pen that you have is going to be ideal. Again, I'm not an expert, but I will gladly offer you my opinion and any advice that I can. I appreciate you checking out my channel. I appreciate all of you guys checking out my channel, and for those of you that have subscribed to me, awesome, thank you. Please leave me any comments, like, share, and until next time, take care. Okay guys, as promised, here is footage of both Indy and August enjoying some moistened Timothy hay pellets. This is about a 1/4 cup of pellets and a 1/2 cup of water. Took about 10-15 minutes for it to moisten up so that they could readily eat it like that. Had to wean them over to this, mix this in with their grocery store greens until now they will eat this almost exclusively. As you can see here, this is their staple diet. This is what I give them when they can't get grass. Here's an image of a 40-pound bag. Bought that at a feed store for about $15. Here is August. August is enjoying some actual Timothy hay, not pellets, but the hay that you would buy like for a rabbit or guinea pigs. I buy that hay at pet shops. You can get little bales of it, $4, $5, $6. The feed store is probably cheaper, but they have such a quantity of it that I could never use it. Coming up for a few seconds here, we'll have an image of what I'm talking about. So that's Timothy hay. There's orchard grass hay. There's alfalfa hay. Here's alfalfa cubes. Alfalfa cubes are high in protein, so I don't give that to them as often as I do the Timothy hay and the orchard grass, both of which come in pellets. Here we're looking at August and Indy enjoying produce. I do give that to them maybe once or twice a week. It is not their staple. I used to give it to them every day. This is collard greens. There's some yellow squash mixed in there. The white stuff is calcium with D3. This was just from today. This is when they're on my kitchen floor. So the images you saw earlier is when I have them back in the lizard room. And we are about to transition over to... Here's some footage of them soaking. You got to soak them real well, at least twice a week, if not more. They got, some people say, well, they live in arid regions, grassland regions. They don't drink water, or they can get it out of their produce. I believe in soaking them. A lot of times they'll go to the bathroom in it, make it very easy to clean up. Just dump it down the toilet, rinse the container out real well. But at least twice a week I soak them. In their outdoor enclosure, they do have water available to them all the time. There's a dish in there that they can both get in and out of easily. Next is me giving them Indy some treats. Alright, take it easy, guys. Come here, August. Come here, August. Say Merry Christmas, Indy. Merry Christmas.